try. Today we're making homemade mac and cheese.
Okay, we've got a big pan and put water and boiled it and put the noodles in. Now we're going to add some salt
and pepper to season the noodles. We're going to mix it with a slotted spoon, has a hole in it, and we're going to cover it with
a lid.
With a lid. Once we find one.
I'll get the lid.
Oh, yes. Okay, and for the cheese sauce, we're going to make a roux, which is a mixture of flour and fat or butter. So here we have a pan for a roux. We're going to turn the heat to medium high. And see, here's the lid for the. Okay, we're going to turn the heat to medium high. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. Just an estimate. It doesn't have to be perfect. And we need a whisk for this recipe so it doesn't have any lumps and it gets really smooth and creamy. So the butter's melting in the pan, and as soon as it melts all the way, we're going to add some flour. It should be about the same amount of flour for the same amount of butter.
And here's the whisk.
Whisk. Okay, so as soon as the butter melts, we're going to add the flour. Okay, now the roux started to boil, and now we're going to add the cheese. We just cubed some cheese. We're going to add it all in and let it melt.
In the meanwhile,
we're going to mix it to let it melt.
In the meanwhile, we're going to get the noodles, which are done, and ask an adult to put it in a strainer. Now put the pot back on the stove, but turn off the oven. And then you can put the noodles back in and then leave them there until you're ready with the sauce.
The cheese is melting in the sauce, and once it's all melted, we're going to add it. But right now, while the cheese is melting, we're going to add some more milk because it's a little too thick. And we're going to add seasonings. We're going to add some salt, some pepper, some parsley, salt, pepper, some parsley. Becca's going to add the parsley. And we're also going to add some paprika, because paprika, and it always goes good with cheese sauce. It gives it an extra kick. Okay, now that we've added all the seasonings, we just have to wait for the cheese to finish melting. Okay, now that the cheese is melted, we're going to add it to the noodles.
Remember to cool them.
Add all the sauce. That sauce looks delicious.
Now mix it with the noodles. Make sure to not just mix like this or go like this, or else it'll mush the noodles.
This is called folding.
All you have to do is get it and go, put it at the bottom and go. Get the stuff from the bottom and go over. Keep doing
Pull the stuff from the bottom to the top.
And make sure not to smush it.
we gotta make sure to coat all the noodles, or else. So they're all nice and cheesy.
Once it's done being mixed, you can get a casserole dish and put the pasta in.
Here's the spoon. We're gonna pour the pasta into the casserole dish.
That looks good.
That looks delicious. If you want to, you can put some grated cheese on top of it,
Or some fresh
parsley,
parsley.
and put it in the oven and bake it. You don't have to.
Because it's already warm, but you can if you want it extra warm.
Okay. So here's our pasta.
You can visit us at splatscooking.blogspot.com. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks
Have
for
a nice day.
watching.